Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia, and welcome back to another matchup here in Group D, as we have Trivenicus taking on Yulia. Now this match will determine the winner of Group D, as Trivenicus will go undefeated with a win here, while Yulia can lock up at least a head-to-head tiebreaker against Trivenicus, no matter what her last game result is. So this will be the one to take it all, and let's see how it played out. And looking at the composition, we have Trivenicus on the green side, bringing in some very strong generals, Lü Bu, He Man, and Yan Baihu. So there is Health Arrows, there's also Poison Volley, there is stock, as well as stock units on Yan Baihu, a mix of infantry and 2 White Tiger Raiders, which can have Poison Arrow. Then we have 5 units of Yellow Sky Herald, which are unbreakable, and then 1 Chanter to boost them, and then Lü Bu is bringing in some C-down cav to offer some cavalry support. Yulia is still bringing in her standard comp that we have seen twice so far, Liu Chong, Mu Lu, and Zhang Liang with his 6 Tyrant Slayers to help the generals fight. We have the poke from Liu Chong, as well as his Chen Peacekeepers, and then the elephants, plus a bit of wolf pack to round things out. Let's see how this one's played out on the battlefield. And looking at deployment, we have some shenanigans, as Yan Baihu, as well as the rest of the unit, all deployed behind. Now Yan Baihu is invisible, so we'll see if he tried to find an angle. The issue is, poison shots work best on units with lots of unit count, so infantry, things with 120 unit per group, because the tick is per unit inside a retinue. So for cavalry, which has only 30, you're doing much less damage overall, and elephant, which only has 12, it's even less. So there's not a lot of great target against Yulia, but there's also debuffs on poison, so it's going to be decent against these Tyrant Slayers, which tend to get killed in the midst of battle. Maybe they'll get wiped, and the generals will have a more even fight, but let's see how it plays out. Marching everyone together. I wonder if Yan Baihu was going to take advantage of his stock and actually sneak around to the side or anything like that. Doesn't seem to be the case. Keep in mind, these units in the back line here, the Yue Remnant Warriors and the White Tiger Raiders, are invisible. Until they get close, of course. Spotting 2 of the generals, they are going to go close in. They're still moving forward into the forest, which I think is used to kind of just avoid any potential poison volley, because it's clear 1 general is missing. A little bit of range block chance in case they start shooting. I think they spotted these 2 at this distance. Yan Baihu is now revealed, as you can see. Not any time for Liu Chong to poke, and they just kind of soft engage, and now they're trying to get out. I wonder if Lü Bu is trying to gonna drag engage, at least catch 1 of these units. Yes, he is. The rest do get out, and we have the formation being flipped. Okay, so Yulia still wants to screen with the wolf packs. 1 Tyrant Slayer gets killed here, no big deal. No abilities being used on either side. Wonder if Liu Chong's going to try to find a safe spot and start shooting. A couple of those javelins come out. Oh, actually, those are crossbow shots. Oh, going for the unit. Well, no, Lü Bu. It just happened the unit got in the way. But that means a 15-point morale hit on all of them. Harassing He Man so he doesn't get off any shots. Cavalry coming in. Yan Baihu is not being used properly at all here. He's like, when is he going to get opportunity to shoot his poison volley? Alright, the units are coming really close behind, try to assist. No real spear presence, so it's not like the Tyrant Slayers are afraid of this situation. They're sticking close to the generals, trying to make sure they can't really fire anything. The wolf pack's coming to answer. Poison shots are targeting the right unit. It not only hurts them with the poison effect, also has the debuffs. We see a good health arrow that kind of wrecks their own unit. It hit the enemy too, just not as much. Or they didn't route the better quality. Oh, the elephants coming in right against those Yellow Sky Heralds. See if they can spot these. Someone needs to go after the Chanters. Oh, the elephants are coming. Never mind, no worries. Mu Lu is harassing Lü Bu. Zhang Liang is harassing He Man. Yan Baihu is kind of hard to spot. Liu Chong's on the side poking. The elephant has been stunted by the Dragon's Gaze, which is excellent, but Mu Lu is still moving around. Trying to look for another hail of arrow over here. Very chaotic. Things happening all across the board. Mulu is just hunting down infantry, discovering them, and then going after them. Yanbaihu getting targeted. Ooh, just 2 shots though. They're coming in late there. 60% armor, not too bad. I think he only got hit by 2 of them. He lost about 5k total. Coming after Liu Chong here. The infantry has been pretty much wiped. The axe ones are the ones with the unbreakable. That's why they are staying alive, but everyone else is just getting rammed by the elephants and getting killed. Now we have Liu Chong being chased. I don't know why this Yellow Sky Herald is not being thrown in there. Seems like just got missed. John Allen's kind of trapped here. You can see he's dismounted, so he's not really able to join as Lu Bu's hunting down Liu Chong. Doing a very good job here. Wonder if he can get free for a shot. Kind of getting harassed. Yanbaihu's really getting 0 value here. I feel like that's just not working out. Usually when you play Yanbaihu, you want to keep your units at a distance and then have him go in and do sneaky stuff first. And then once he got his 4 shots off, then you can use him as a regular general, join your group. But now it seems to be not the case. Just a few units cleaning up this last guy here, being unbreakable. There we go. Just hitting elephants? Trying to hit Mulu, but this elephant tanked a lot of those shots. It's a bit unfortunate. That elephant just absorbed so much of it. It did get killed, and Mulu still got hit up, but not as bad. Liu Chong is still getting hunted down. Wonder if he can get out. The Tyrant Slayer is coming in to assist. Lu Bu is doing a very good number on the rest of the units. You can see these Tyrant Slayers are basically functioning as things to kill enemy generals. Unless you have a slam ability, you have a hard time against them. Lu Bu is probably going to do fine, but Yanbaihu and He Man are not, and the units getting killed is swinging the army loss situation. Lu Bu is the only unbreakable general. Oh, Yulia here again with no regard for her own troops. Yeah, they just have to kill the last few. And they just have to hunt down Lu Bu. That is the right target, because everyone else will army loss. Especially after this unit dies. There's like 4 of them here that's holding up the army. Just send something to kill them. The rest just hunt Lu Bu down, and army loss will continue to tick. It's not even started ticking yet, a little bit here. You can see the currently losing thing is on and off. Just damage sustained at this point. Getting the crossbow, using all of it. Lu Bu's trying to do a miracle here. A couple units did bounce back. This is the key. The unbreakable 2 Yellow Sky Herald. If they are gone, then it's... the army loss meter is gonna evaporate here once they die. There we go. So Lu Bu is the only unit in the army that's left. And everything else will be army lossing and routing away. And we have a surrender. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's not really winnable, but probably could have lasted a little bit longer, or maybe give us a duel. Regardless, good match. And with that result, that's going to mean Yulia's going to lock up the group. She still can go undefeated, which still has value because we are going to end up reordering the top 8 once we have the 8 qualifiers. And based on their record, based on their time of victory, we'll reseed them 1 through 8 for the round of 8. And this matchup came down to the fact that elephants run over infantry like hot knife through butter. As you can see, Mulu and the 2 elephant basically got 200 kills plus each, and the infantry just got crushed. Those cavalries also not a great matchup into the 6 Tyrant Slayers, and plus you had a little bit of spear unit to help out with the wolf pack. I don't think that was really the huge impact. There's also 2 Chen peacekeepers. So essentially, we saw 1 hail of arrows that kind of shot into the mix of cavalry, and that kind of took out 2 Sedan cav as well. So the cavalry was never a fair fight. It was basically a 2-to-1 ratio to start, and then kind of took a big hit on that shot as well. Yanbaihu was poorly used. I think that's the main issue with this comp. If you were investing on Yanbaihu as well as his unit, they need to be sneaky, especially when the enemy has no vision to detect you. So if he could go out there and spray some shots on those elephants, on those cavalry, or maybe even on those infantry early on, he has 4 uses. Just be sneaky about it. The rest of the army can kind of stay away. It's hard to stay away because I'm pretty sure Yulia is going to charge the elephant eventually. But in the beginning, at least, she took a very defensive posture, and there was an opening to at least weaken the enemy a bit before jumping into this fight. Since the ability usage is the one advantage you have, those 4 hail arrows, those 4 poison volleys, get the full use of those first before getting the engage, especially since one of your thing is invisible, and definitely a lost value there. I don't think I saw a single one that actually made an impact. Maybe he did fire one. I actually don't remember seeing a poison volley. That's the thing. But anyhow, great match here as we have our winner for Group D. But as I mentioned before, that last match for Yulia still has value, as she could become the first player to go undefeated in the tournament so far in round 1. So see you guys for that one. Until then, bye.